what's up, dudes? What the heck is that? Hey, listen, guys, HW here. Look, here's the problem, and I've been silent about this, and silent no more. Here's the problem. Quad Cortex, it's not just that there's no marketplace, okay? It's that the current dynamic is broken between me and you, right? This is not a dig at the Quad Cortex team. I know they're working on the marketplace. I've been in contact with them. I know they're building something from the ground up that's going to be really great, and it's infinitely more complicated because of the cloud and everything than maybe just some of the stuff that's been built in the past. The problem is between me and you, okay? The problem is the dynamic here is broken. And it's my fault, really. It really is my fault. And so here's where we're at. A lot of people think, HW and these other guys who make stuff, they're not releasing anything until the marketplace is out because, they want to make money, or they can't make any money. And here's the thing. When I look at it, I go, it doesn't cost me anything to put it up on the cloud for free. It's been 2 years and I haven't made any money on Quad Cortex. So it's not like my motivator is like, if I put it up for free, I'll make less money. Tons of people have jumped from Kemper and Helix Quad Cortex, and they're just not even, they can't buy anything anymore. So that's not my motivator. My problem has been this. It's that if I make a pack on Kemper, Helix, and I put it on Quad Cortex for free, what type of message does that send to my customers on the Kemper and Helix who I'm like, here, this is worth something. Buy this. This is cool. I made this. Buy this. Oh, by the way, if you just bought a Quad Cortex, you would have gotten it for free. So then I'm left in this situation where it's like, and all of us have, man. I've been talking to so many of my friends about this. It's like we're in this situation where it's like, we're in this weird thing where we're like, well, we are not really doing much, but wait until we can charge you money. And it's shitty. You know what I mean? It's a shitty dynamic that has come up, and I want to put an end to it. I don't like this. Me personally. I do not like that there's a bunch of people who are waiting for Tone Junkie stuff and they can't get it. And they're like, I can't wait for the marketplace. And I'm like, me too, because then I'll get your money. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like the way it is. And so I'm going to change it. Okay. So here's my solution. Oh, and by the way, the other problem is we don't have a desktop editor. And so I have to angle my camera to get this shot. Now, could I have angled my camera in another way that wasn't in my main shot here? Of course I could. But I appreciate the dramatic effect of having this here. It shows the inconvenience I'm under, the crippling inconvenience. So here's what I propose. I'm going to flip it up. I'm going to release a ton of stuff for Quad Cortex. I might even release some stuff that's not available anywhere else. I'm going to go grab stuff from other platforms that I've done, and I might make them free on the other platforms as well as making them free here. But I'm going to be making stuff for this from now on. A lot of it, because I actually love this thing. It's awesome. And I've just been sitting on the sidelines, but I'm going to make you a deal. Here's my solution to the problem. My solution to the problem is this. I will commit to bringing a bleep ton of awesome stuff for this unit, but you got to make me number one on the app. Fair? I just want you to follow me on the free app. I want to be number one on the Quad Cortex app. Is that asking too much? Okay, right now, if you go to the app, you go down to featured users, Tone Junkie's in the middle of the list right here. Click on Tone Junkie. I've got 4,100 people following me on the Cortex app, the Cloud Cortex app. Okay? We got to double this. We got to double this. And I'll tell you what, if we can double this, I'm going to double the available stuff on the Quad Cortex on my page. And you know what's unacceptable? Rebay has 7,000. Rebay's got 7,000. I think Tone Junkie should have 8,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to put a bunch of stuff up. Here's the very first thing. You heard it at the intro. Check it out. It's a 65 Deluxe Reverb. I'm going to show you really quick how I built this thing, and then you're going to hear a bunch of sounds. It's a simple little compressor up front. We've got 3 captures right here. It's a Deluxe Reverb. You've got 2 options. You've got Deluxe Reverb Clean. Boom, you can flip over to a second capture of the amp overdriven. HW, that's not overdriven enough. I don't even call that overdriven. This is a little bit of a low output guitar. You can come over here. We can turn this on. What do we got here? Is this the Klon? Yeah, it's a capture of a Klon, right? Here's a capture of my 79 tube screamer. Here is an original blues breaker. Okay, pretty cool. Look, let's say though you want to come back here and you go, well, I want to have it overdriven with the Klon, and then I want some chorus. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there you go. You got that? HW, what are you doing with these delays? Here's what I'm doing. Throw on a second one. Now they're in parallel, right? Switch that delay up to toggle it over here. Now we've got the delays in series. So to show you what that sounds like, listen to this. I'm recording the demo in mono, so sue me, right? I didn't plug in two things here, okay? But whatever. They're ping-ponging. They're not affecting each other, right? Throw this one on. Now it feeds into each other. It's in series, right? So now you can get, you can do that sort of That's a cool tone. That's worth a follow. That tone was worth opening up the app and following and hitting download to my Quad Cortex right there. Right? I gotta call a spade a spade. That was worth it. Okay? Ambient verb. Let's just up the verb. Let's see what that does. That was my appeal, okay? If you haven't opened up the app and followed Tone Junkie by now, you're breaking my heart, but that's okay. Download this right now. It's the 65 Deluxe Reverb. There's this. I think there's 3 Deluxe Reverb captures. There's like a driven one too. You can check it out. It's the amp on 3. It's the amp on like 4.5, which is like, it's still kind of clean. It's like 4-ish. And then like 6, and then like full bore. But I always back them off just a little bit because I feel like the amps tighten up. They don't. 9 on a Fender is better than 10 on a Fender. I'm not sure who else knows that. But 9 on a Fender is like, holy cow, the amp's on 10. 10 on a Fender is like, does anyone have a Marshall I could borrow? You know what I mean? I'm an HW. Oh, by the way, here's the Suze playing a bunch of really awesome riffs. And it sounds great, and I'll let him play us out. HW.